Gucci straight flexing. We are live
Yeah. Oh, we're live immediately. No time wasted.
immediately, my G.
Yeah, I'm keeping the lights off today, man. I got
Yeah, I'm keeping my lights off as well.
I got one of those light sensitivity things.
Oh, okay. I can't really hear you well. Let me turn my thing up.
Yeah, I turn my mic up. Yeah, I got one of those light sensitivity things. Um, it's the so the day what the day that what's the next thing that drops? Boy the Harness Swag. It drops on the lunar eclipse.
Oh, it does? Where?
Yeah, it drops on the lunar. Well, it'd be the lunar eclipse in the other hemisphere. Uh, because the lunar eclipse is on the 10th, June 10th.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I confirm that it's June 10th. Um, and it drops on the 11th.
Oh, word.
Yeah, turn this AC on a little bit. How's everything?
Good. I'm writing up a money proposal.
A money proposal.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's funny.
Well, I feel like I could use feel like I could use 50 bands. You could use
Yeah.
50 bands. Uh, we say we couldn't. We say we don't know what we could do, but we could definitely use. I was like, oh yeah, we could definitely
We're
use.
50 we're 50 bands right now. We're 50 bands. So what will be different about my day? 50 bands. What would I do different?
It's not that our
Uh,
days would be completely different. It was just that
right,
the
right.
moves that we could make would be different. It's like,
Yeah, I
and
would
the
be
way
like,
we would think would be different.
I'll be like, let's find that new, because there's something out there. There's some type of new
Did you see that?
plug-in
Did you see that
thing.
thing I sent you? I sent you.
Nah, I ain't get it. I said I had a light sensitivity thing.
Right,
So
right,
the
right.
phone,
So you
yeah, the
can't.
phone,
You.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It was. I even got my computer screen is dumb dark right now.
I'll tell you about it on in a minute. You can go and talk. I'm writing this thing up. Why it's on top of my head. So
Oh, word.
I can read it to you though. Maybe you can help me. So thank you for taking time out of your day to hear our proposal for you. The music industry was already in the midst of change with the introduction of the MP3. Now streaming alone earns more than the rest of the music industry combined. Streaming has made it possible for independent artists to earn a livable wage, but massive gaps still remain in revenue and knowledge for many indie artists, as well as the sometimes shady banning practices of some streaming industry giants. Not to mention that the catalogs of the majors bring in the majority of the streaming industry revenue. However, the growth of social media has been pivotal to artist success, and advertising no longer requires massive budgets, as well as the digitization of much of the iconic audio hardware of the 1900s.
Yeah,
Of the
your
1900s.
writing is
With
taking a new leaf. I would say that was very well written. Yo, that's probably the best thing I ever heard you recite that you wrote. Like some technical stuff. Yeah, that was
yeah,
really good, man.
with the creation of DAWs and mixing and what's called audio and
Audio interface,
portable audio
portable audio interfaces,
portable audio
interfaces.
audio enter and audio interfaces, $1 million studio, platinum winning tracks are now created. Platinum winning, is that how you say it?
Mm.
Winning tracks are now
Multi-million
create
dollar platinum,
multi-million
platinum, multi-million dollar platinum
platinum records.
records. Yeah, multi-million dollar platinum records are produced right from one's own home studio off a MacBook and a
Produced and recorded
yeah.
in one's own
It's quite a few of those.
home studio.
Yeah, it's quite a few. A long time ago, that would have been flabbergasted. Not
Right?
flabbergasted. That'd have been hyperbole. That'd been hyperbole. But no, it's not hyperbole now. There's definitely quite a few platinum records that were recorded in home studios.
One home studio. All right. So we're already technically making money. We just need to put more. All right, we're going on home studio.
Yeah, today I ran into Maggie in the market. I
Mm.
realized, and she told me that she is the one who started Hanoi Community Radio. I did not know that.
Yeah, well, I figured I was like when I saw that she was there, I was like, oh, word, she must be like the DJ of it. I know she DJs, so maybe her music is normally DJing on it. That's what I thought of.
No,
That was kind
she put that together.
that's dope, yo. That's lit.
Yeah. Today I got a headache, so I made some headache music. This is not a headache. I just have I can feel like another energy operating in my brain. It's like another frequency that's is right now it's running. It's not quite dissonant, so I don't have a headache, but it's like I can sense something. Yeah. Just something like deep R&B vibes.
This feels good.
Oh yeah, I use Blue Moon because of the lunar eclipse. When I listen to it, it makes me think of the Missed You song that I just produced for Rice, because the Missed You song has the same it has the same last two chords. This one, that chord right there is I miss you. Do I ever cross your mind anytime? I miss you. Let's get some passages for the day. What we got? I haven't been reading anything because I ain't like looking at my phone. Oh yeah, I'm already there, man. This was yesterday. Act without doing, work without effort. Think of the small as large and the few as many. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small acts. The master never reaches for the great, thus she achieves greatness. When she runs into a difficulty, she stops and gives herself to it. She doesn't cling to her own comfort, thus problems are no problem for her. The funny thing is, yesterday I had an idea. So I reached out to a few company owners I know from New York that are infusing music into their recent campaigns, and I reached out to them to see if they were interested in in producing some type of jingle. So I asked them were they interested in producing a jingle, and that I could get on that and produce a nice jingle of various genres. So
That's good.
Yeah, and it's if I do some good ones. I can see that being a nice little thing to move to the future with. I didn't do sound check, so I don't know how it sounds on Facebook right now. I'm gonna check. Yeah, you went live immediately, so I didn't have time to do sound.
Yeah. Oh man, I had it wait ready.
So let's see where is that? Where is it? It's on my Facebook. Oh yeah, streams to my Facebook already. Yep, true enough. Okay, let's see. We get some good quality though. Yeah, we've been getting some good quality lately, man.
Yep.
Yeah, when I listen to it and I hear there's nothing like hearing it and hearing like direct audio. If people can tell when the audio was recorded through like a phone mic or a computer microphone compared to direct from the source audio.
Mm. With the technical advancements of audio recording and production that led to its portability happened perfectly with the popular explosion of hip hop, mainstream explosion of hip hop, mainstream acceptance.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about a song that was a hit song, to the people who would been listening to hip hop, and they were there when that transition happened. And right after this song is when hip hop really became mainstream to me. That's when I think it happened. The song I'm talking about is Shorty Low, who is somebody nobody people know who Shorty Low is. Shorty Low had a song called "They Know." He did the remix with Lil Wayne. Back then, when Lil Wayne was dropping a mixtape every week, and that song went dun 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 dun. They know. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think I know that song.
Yeah, that was one of those bangers back then. And yeah, you'd be like, oh, right. But I realized, right, that song wasn't mainstream. But right after that, you would say you had a lot of songs that just went past. The reason why I thought about that song is because I heard the first Miguel song I ever heard was "Even if the ground don't want, babe, even if the sun don't shine, I have to for you and I." And they were out at the same time. I think when I first heard that song, it came on after that one. I remember riding with my coworker, and he was like, "Yo, what's this?" He was acting like he knew the song already, but it was just coming out, yo. It just came out. It was like the world premiere, and he was like, "Yo, you don't know about Miguel? I'm like, man, you don't know about Miguel, man. Nobody know about Miguel, man. It's a world premiere." But now you look at Miguel. If he drops something next week, it's gonna be whatever he dropped one song real quick. It's gonna be a hit. I only know about him dropping one hit at a time.
Yeah, I didn't even really know about Miguel till like maybe like a few months ago, yo. I listened to it. I was like, wow, yo, this is like, damn,
Yeah, he had a song with
how does
Travis
that nigga
Scott.
this sound this good? I don't even know. I was like, this nigga this sounds this
You
good.
heard him before because he had that song with Travis Scott. That shit was playing every day. There's the one that goes Captain and Stem, catch a wave on us.
Yeah, I don't think I'd really ever heard that song.
Wow, I know you've never listened to it.
I heard a lot of Travis Scott songs, but hadn't really ever heard that song, man. I don't. Maybe I did because when I heard it, I started playing. I was like, "Yo, this is such a good song! Like that song specifically is so good."
All right, so today I feel like we should only do a smooth. I only got like a smooth 30 in me. So when we get to 30 minutes, let's cut this stream short. This one we'll use it for you. You can send it to me. I might not use this episode for the radio because I don't have another episode till next month. So I'll let that build up. This is just for the stream audience. It don't got to be an hour long every time.
Yeah. Let me tell you about the thing I told you about. I sent you that you weren't able to see. So I was looking up ARs, A&R reps. It was funny because this article must have been a Canadian article, but they were all the A&R reps they mentioned were in Canada, but they were talking about them. So A&R has changed a lot since like the music industry went digital.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them are really just starting their own record labels. They have their own music development things, and these motherfuckers they get streams. Just like it's a business, and so they one of them. He in Toronto, this nigga, he started this thing, and it's pretty much like a music boot camp type thing. And people pull up to it. They have like they do shows and stuff. They all like they even had a show inside the Toronto, the big stadium. They had a ad that they made that was played on the big over on the big overhanging thing.
The Megatron.
Yeah, the Megatron.
Well, not the Megatron. The jump. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jumbotron,
that.
Megatron. Yeah.
So I was I was kind of looking at what he did, and I was like, oh word, that's that's the thing. I'm gonna find it right now. I realized I was like, oh word, that's kind of like the remix project.
Word.
Recording arts, business arts, creative arts.
Word.
Yeah, man. So, oh, go ahead.
No, I wasn't about to say nothing.
I was out. So what if I when I thought about what I would be able to do with money? So what I thought about is a few things.
Oh, you would try to go somewhere to go in that direction. You go mega with it. It's not a bad idea. That's the same thing as you got in Cambodia, except they got the Toronto platform to launch that with, so it's kind of bigger.
I wouldn't go mega. I would, but I wouldn't even go completely with us. What I would do is I would do it with Power Planet partnership with a local person that's already on the ground doing good things in music. So I think we do a Power Planet partnership with a person like that. We're able to get some money, get Power Planet out there. We're able to like.
That's a good idea. So you invest in those organizations. You find those and invest in them, and then that's a very good way to. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Instead of trying to
you were saying maybe that's not our route, and I agree, maybe that's not our route.
Yeah, yo, it's like that's a really good one. That's what a quarterback does. A quarterback he sees, oh, this guy's all the way down the field. I throw the ball to that person down there because that's who's going to score the touchdown. You know, we don't always got to run the ball, you know. We always got to Mike Vick everything. We can throw sometimes. Yes, that's a very good idea. Did you read that whole questionnaire I sent you?
Yeah, I read the whole questionnaire. It was kind of like they start asking the same question for each song though.
Yeah, I just wondered if there was anything you got from that like I ain't read in a long time since I wrote it actually. Did you get anything from that was did you get anything from that? Was that anything
I wasn't thinking in. So when you asked me that question, I instantly was like, oh word, there's a lot of stuff that I could have as an individual, as an artist, could have taken from that. I was reading it like kind of as an AR rep, looking for interesting questions to put on social media. So I didn't it did, but now that I think about it, I'm like, oh word, there's a lot of things I can think about with my music to help me develop, bring up my time, and like bring up and like have projects that I can say, oh, these projects are almost to be released. So yeah, that's it. I just thought I'm gonna go back and look at it after I got off the phone.
I only reason I asked that because sometimes I've been sending some archive stuff to you for quite some time, and you go into the archive stuff and you be getting information that it's meaningful information. And I'll be like, oh, where you get that from? You'd be like, oh, you wrote that 3 years ago. like, oh, I did. Okay, well, but so there wasn't nothing there really.
Well, yeah, I felt like it wasn't. I felt like it was. I read it and I was like, oh, word. It's kind of like. I was kind of like, oh, word. This doesn't. No, but I'm gonna go back and read it. And actually, no, let me go look at it right now. You send me the email.
It's all right. It's not. I don't think. If you ain't got nothing. If you ain't got nothing to off the top of your head, I don't think you're gonna find nothing in there. That's You might. You never know. You never know what happened. Oh, screen sharing stopped because I swapped. All right, so swap back. Okay, so what's this? Another.
So you can put it where it will screen share in anything you go to, but you probably just want to leave it on your beat screen anyway.
Yeah. This right here, this is just, I feel like this is casino elevator music.
We in the elevator at the casino. Coming an hour later. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, not really. Sit back, Jelly in the belly watching TV and the Netflix. Chilling, mad respect come through. Got the astrolix and star skies, solar, sun shining down like the bowler in the
Yes.
alley.
You be sometimes you freestyle like what is it? It's abstractions. I think I said to you a long time ago. Like a person who was listening, if they can catch each abstraction, they'll get some type of overarching idea. But it's kind of abstraction. And me, I be doing like straight lines, like it said elevator, so I could be like all right, hold on, I gotta let the beat drop again. Here we go. Okay, so hopped in the elevator, didn't really push up or down. I guess I'll see you later, maybe on the ground floor. When I make it through the front door, hope I see you on the sidewalk. But I ain't really walking sideways. I'm not a crab nor a cancer, but my baby is. That's the way to be. I like the way you see. You can wear a certain type of glasses. I keep a high guard. I keep high regard of your perspective. My last class was an elective. I should have been more selective. I picked gym, weight training. Got to get my weight up. I ain't gaining. Like, so I for me it's abstraction. If I like, cause right now I don't have. I just took some things from the day and I just threw them together and yeah, it's abstractions too.
I see how it's not abstraction. I guess you could say it's philosophically it's abstractions, but narratively it is a concrete like image of you walked outside and all of a sudden there appeared somehow I got the image of a girl that you would saw, but you didn't really mention her specifically, but you mentioned something about that, and then you started to. So I feel like it's a philosophical abstractions, but not narrative abstractions. Whereas mine was narratively and philosophically abstract. I would like to think that I was somehow being philosophically not abstract, but I read your message and you're like, you always intentionally freestyle. And so I've thought about my freestyles and I was like, right, I don't like to free. I knew that for a long time, I wasn't able to freestyle. I wouldn't even try. I just knew I couldn't freestyle anything. Nothing was gonna come out that was like. And then so when I was another time, I realized, all right, I can do gangster rap very quickly, very easily, and I'm kind of comfortable with if I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna do that though, but I can rap some gangster rap stuff. And then the other day,
rap is easy because subject matter is so direct.
Yes, I guess the other subject matters aren't direct, so I realized that I'm not as immersed in that, and so then it's like my thing is, I was like, well, I shouldn't be trying to like think of the best thing to rap. Maybe rather I should be, working on my immersion, and so yeah, I was that rap just then. It was because earlier today I realized that, oh word, I can rap again. And I thought about after what you read, after what you said, and then I was like, oh word, I can control what I'm saying in my raps though. But I know I'm not saying anything though. So I'd prefer not to freestyle, but I can rap again.
I was listening to two people freestyle the other day and I was just listening. I wasn't really a part of it, but I was kind of like on the sideline overhearing a few things. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, people don't know what they be saying when they freestyle. They don't know how it sounds. Like for me, I kind of know how it sounds. So like the freestyle I did earlier, I could kind of almost repeat it. I said I was in the elevator. I didn't really press up or down. I guess I'll see you later. Maybe on the ground floor. I'll go through the front door. Might see you on the sidewalk. I wouldn't walk sideways. I'm not a crab nor a cancer. Like, and when I said I'm not a crab nor a cancer. A crab is a crip in my terminology. Mm-hmm. Even though, because I knew a lot of gang members. So a crip, the blood's called Crips crabs. So I was like, I'm not a crab nor a cancer. But my bae is, and so like, that's saying that my girlfriend is a cancer. Mm-hmm. And then what else did I said? And I think I just said something about I said something about, oh, I should have. I said something. I tried to use the name of a song I just released, so I tried to throw High Regard in there, and I said about your perspective because that's the one of the lyrics. High Regard. I should have been more selectives when I picked my electives. I picked gym, weight training. I got my weight up, but I ain't gaining. Something like that. Okay, each thing is kind of there's a direct idea. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about when you make a decision about that, like what's the subject? When you make a decision about where you want to go. When you make a decision about where you want to go and what you want to do. So when you get in the elevator, you got to choose up or down, or you're just going to go wherever the elevator takes you. And eventually you'll probably make it to the ground floor. You know what I'm saying? That's if you go in an elevator in like a fancy hotel, that's the only floor you probably can select that you're going to end up on if you don't make a selection, because unless somebody else gets on the elevator on other floors, you're going to go wherever it goes. And most likely you could only choose the ground floor unless you got like the swipe card, or unless you got the swipe card is which means that you already have a selection, you know, like something like that, man. I just know that when I go back over it, usually my idea is something that's has some type of valence about it. But certain freestyles I've heard, like I know one guy, he could freestyle his ass off, and every now and then you'll hear him say a few lines that mean something, but most of it is just really complex rhymes. It just rhymes. You're like, oh, he can rhyme. He not really talking about nothing, but he can rhyme. And then you have some people who they rhyme, yes, but the ideas, you be like, yo, this nigga don't know what he's saying. If he listened to that idea, everything he said sounds sus, or it, it sounds sus, or it just sound like
I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a lot of
good.
There's a lot of rappers that I hear do that.
Let me try to do it. Let me see. So I got some stuff I wrote down on this page in the book. If I could I can take any line from this book. I can say, you got a lot of problems, you let them pile up out of pocket like you lost your wallet. Now, if I freestyled that when I first made it, I was just walking around. I was just thinking like, I thought like, oh, you out of pocket like you lost your wallet. And I was like, oh, got a lot of problems, you let them pile up. You out of pocket like you lost your wallet. It's like, all right, that to me, that's a rhyme. Oh, I was like, you had the opportunity not to be an op. Okay. And the other day I sent you the adornments. In the adornments, I remember when I wrote in there, I wrote, I ain't even gonna gloat. I'm a goat with no L's. And it's like, somebody hear you say that, I ain't even gonna gloat. I'm a goat with no L's. They'd be like, yo, a goat is gloat with no L. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yo, that's good right there. They'd be like, that's all they heard. They'd be like, yo, I remember that. Gloat is a goat with no gloat with no L. That's exactly what it is. They'd be like, wow, it rhymed, but you actually just said some true stuff. Like I was thinking about with great responsibility comes great power. Now, with great responsibility comes great power. All right, somebody be like, oh, did you just switch it up for the wordplay, or does that really mean anything? And I can explain how that is what I mean. When you take responsibility over things, you kind of get power over it. I used to realize that where I was locked up. And you know the rule in the jail? Everybody knows this. You can go anywhere with a broom. You got a broom? You can go anywhere. Ain't nobody gonna question you. Just sweep. Just keep sweeping. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. You sweeping. You taking responsibility for the cleanliness. And so you got the power to go anywhere you want. Great responsibility does come great power. That's one situation that can prove it. And I can think of many more where if you take responsibility over something, you kind of get power. It's just like how they got those mansions that the people don't own no more. And nobody been there for like, I think it's 20 years. If nobody been there, you can kind of just claim it. But you just gotta go there and take care of it. You just go there and take care of it. And it's yours now because you went there and took care of it. So you took responsibility. Now you have power. With great responsibility does come great power. That's just true. The whole politician thing. somebody took responsibility for the improvement of their community, and they call him a community organizer. Next thing you know, he's a politician, and he got power, supposedly. So with great responsibility always comes great power. Always. It's not just a wordplay. I'm not just saying that because it rhymes. I actually have some intentions deep within me that are innate. And then I can think about, if I want to make a rhyme with the word innate, I could be like innate. I'd be like, man, motherfuckers. I could say motherfuckers innate, but it's September. When you think you might be inept, but you don't really remember. You know what inept mean?
Yeah, like kind of. I'll think of a word for it. The very inept, not capable.
Yes, not capable. Exactly. Not capable. You would have been Superman, but you were not capable. You would have been Superman, but you're not capable. You see what I'm saying? That's I'm writing that down right now, man. I ain't never heard nobody say that, man. You could have been Superman. You could have been Superman, but you're not capable.
I just got it. Right?
I just got it.
Wow, that's so dope.
And that's how it happens. It just be automatic, yo. And then I look back and they be dope.
So lit.
See? Could have been Superman, but you're not capable. Nobody I better ever hear that in a song. If anybody who follow me. I'm like, yo, they took my line. They took that directly from the podcast, bro.
Bro, you better make that to an NFT, yo. Let's make this episode
you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see. Hold on. So I said innate. I said innate, but it's September. You inept. You inept. Because you can't remember. You inept because you can't remember. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Motherfuckers, they don't be on that level. I love saying motherfuckers. Motherfuckers don't be on that level, yo. They don't know where that level is. They don't know where that level is. They don't know where that level was. They don't have a level head. They ain't even got a level cuz. Yo, do I have a level cuz? I do got a level cuz. I got one cousin in my family.
This level
that's doing the same thing as me, kinda. Like he's not doing the same thing, but we can see eye to eye. Can none of my other cousins see eye to eye with me because they not rappers, they're not producing music, they not blah blah blah, they're not really digging that deep like that. They not my level cuz. But I got a level cuz. I got a level cuz, and my nephew just leveled up. Yeah, man. Keep moving. That's bars. We got 8 more minutes.
8 more minutes?
Yeah, I want to be concise with this one. We got about 8 minutes. I don't want to put too much time to that. My headache kind of subsided. My headache has subsided. My headache has subsided. That meant that migraines on the low end. Subside, low end. That my headache subsided. Migraines on the low end. The remedy was provided. And I need no aspirin. You can say so. My headache subsided. The migraines on the low end. The remedy was provided. I ain't need no aspirin. I ain't need no ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. Remember ibuprofen?
Yep.
Ibuprofen like a scuba diver. And you get it? Ibuprofen like a scuba diver. Or ibuprofen like a scuba instructor. Like pro, they wear the fins.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta break that shit down. It's just all day. It's automatic, auto. I don't gotta think about it. And I would say that people be doing that, and I'll be like, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know how they can't say anything meaningful in a freestyle. How does it come out meaningless or sus? How are these things possible? And I would say that what you get out what you put in. You get out what you put in, and I've been putting in different stuff. Yesterday, I was asked, how come I have so much to say? Like I can write songs, do a podcast. I can write songs that ain't gonna do nothing with it. I can write song upon song upon song upon song upon song. How is it possible? How is that even possible? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody will do that. You know what I'm saying? No, not everybody will.
You just had me reading some of my lyrics because I was it made me
trying to see where you coming from and shit, right?
Yeah. I'm always trying to see where I'm coming from, and I often feel like
Did you watch that Japanese anime I sent you?
I did. I watched it.
Which you liked it a lot, did you?
That shit. Well, that shit. It's a good show. It's a good show.
It's a good show.
Yeah, they're teaching some hard lessons.
Hard lesson. It's like I said it's like Doraemon for adults. All right, so we just made it to the 35-minute mark. I lost track of time. So I feel like we can wrap. I feel like we can go and wrap this one up.
All right.
Here, collectively we are here. You know what I'm saying?
We're all right, man.
All right, Joe. Catch you on the flip side, man.
All right,
it's summer salts. It ain't summertime yet, but we adult. We call it summertime as soon as it gets hot. I ain't a bot. I actually listened to your music. Heard what you said. I wouldn't abuse it. Okay, let's go.
Word, yo, peace. All right, man.
All right, peace, bro.
Here, collectively, we are.